This woman might be one of the craziest people on the internet. Anisa Johma, iDubbbz wife and handler, had a meltdown on stream the other day, complaining about commentary YouTubers, saying they have no idea what it's like to work a 9 to 5, while also saying that she might be more hated than Onision was during the peak of his expose, and a whole bunch of other deranged comments. You guys just have to watch this clip. I'm just going to play it straight away for you guys.
Commentary YouTubers have no idea what it is to work a normal job, let alone put on a whole event, okay? You have no clue.
I love that middle finger. You can see the just pure unbridled rage just immediately in her face when she flips off the camera. Holy shit. She is pissed. And someone replied with some amazing fan art that really just shows the rage that she's producing in this clip. But it keeps going. It keeps getting worse. Let's keep watching.
You fuckers that are looking at this right now, I know that you would fucking cry if I said something to you in real life. I know you would cry. How do I know? Because I've done it to one of you fuckers in real life and you have cried.
Dude keeps editing the middle finger in there. It's cracking me up. But I was wondering watching this clip, who the fuck is she talking about that she made cry? Is it Ian, her husband, and Mana G? No, she's actually referencing Rusty Cage. Because apparently Rusty Cage just apologized to her for tweeting out something pro-Froggy Fresh during the creator clash shit. Just watch this clip.
I paid money, I'm on the floor seats, and I see like some shenanigans going down. I take a photo of it, it's just people holding up a sign. It said Froggy did nothing wrong. Like
seemingly innocuous.
Yeah, right. I go to this like after event and Anisa comes up to me. She comes up and says, that tweet was really not cool and I just apologize. I felt kind of like a bitch. I was like, why the fuck did I apologize?
So yeah, she really made Rusty Cage cry and bawl his eyes out. She approached him completely unprovoked and said random shit about how his tweet wasn't cool just for saying Froggy Fresh did nothing wrong. And he said sorry in the moment. Probably because she came across looking deranged and crazy. Probably looking like this, honestly, directly to Rusty Cage's face. And at this point, it wasn't really fully known just how unhinged she is. So Rusty Cage probably was taken aback just by shock. He was like, damn, okay, my bad, sorry. And then he's just playing it up a little bit in an interview with Brandon Buckingham saying, I felt like a bitch. But of course, she remembers every single detail of that. She's been thinking about this every day, fantasizing by the time she made Rusty Cage say sorry. And she's like, I can make commentary YouTubers tremble at my feet in fear. Just completely living in fantasy land. But it keeps going. Let's watch.
This is the truth, okay? Ian keeps me on a leash, okay? And I'm okay with that because I need to be on a leash. I need to be on a leash, a tight leash, to be honest, because I am unhinged.
She's finally saying what we've all been thinking. It is true. She definitely needs to be on a leash, probably a tighter one than what Ian is doing right now. Because I don't think that man has the guts to keep her on a leash at all. She's definitely bullshitting. If he did, she wouldn't be having this kind of unhinged meltdown on stream. That's insane. And it keeps going. She's about to talk about Onision here, which is just, it's the biggest eye roll I've ever seen.
I feel like more people hate me than Onision. And maybe it's because I'm in it, like I'm seeing it. But that's what it feels like. It feels like I quit college to become the most hated person on YouTube.
Is this woman serious? Is she for real? Did she pay any attention at all to anything that was going on during the Onision era? She thinks because she gets clowned on about her terrible event, Creator Clash, and also just called a moron for the stupid, idiotic takes she posts on Twitter, that somehow she's treated as poorly as Onision? I mean, she really just lives in fairy tale land. I want whatever she's on right now because clearly this gives you so much energy. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I take it back. I don't want whatever she's smoking because it turns you into whatever the fuck this is. And it keeps getting worse. She then tries to flex her credentials to say that she's justified to run Creator Clash. And her credentials are unironically that she worked at Dairy Queen and PetSmart. Listen to this.
That's the other thing that a lot of these people assume is that I never worked a real job. But I didn't get on the internet until I was 21. I had to pay for my own I was in college working like a fucking serving job. Okay? I was doing both. I had 4 to 5 classes a semester, and then I would go work a serving job. Okay? And before that, I worked at a pet store and a Dairy Queen. Because I function in society. And then I got lucky, right? I got lucky and I started making money on the internet, so I quit.
So just to be clear, everyone in the comments, before you criticize Anisa or Creator Clash, make sure to submit records of your Dairy Queen employment. Otherwise, she can't take you seriously. That's actually the state that we're at with the way that she's handling this backlash that she's been getting since the event, which, by the way, wasn't that like over a year ago? How is she still melting down about this? It's just like the In Praise of Shadows guy that I talked about in the last couple videos. He's been melting down for the last 2 years about his Hills Have Eyes video. It's almost like a one-to-one situation. Like, she just cannot stop talking about Creator Clash 2 and all the backlash that came from it. I don't understand how it's possible. But I got something else I want to show you guys. Beezle tweeted out a hilarious clip the other day titled, "Anisa came back to streaming today and immediately started talking about Ian's IBS. Her evil knows no bounds." Listen to this.
As soon as gluten enters his system, any gluten, his body thinks that he's like it's a something bad. It attacks it, and so his intestines and stomach get inflamed. So when he just eats gluten, the only thing that happens to him is that he like gets a lot of pressure in his stomach, and his like he basically like he's not regular, right? Everything's like very not regular. Like, he was going to the bathroom 3 times a day. So, and that's just with the gluten. But if he has gluten and then has dairy, that's a problem. That's when it becomes very obvious. Or if he has gluten and he has alcohol, that's a problem.
What the fuck? Why does she talk about Ian as if he's like a pet dog? Like, literally, if it wasn't clarified here that it was Ian's IBS in the caption by Beezle, I would unironically think that she's talking about like a dog or like a pet. What the fuck is wrong with this woman? But she continues where Beezle says, "Anisa details a time Ian almost had an accident on a drive to Canada. You've got to be kidding me."
This one was really bad. We were driving from Seattle to Edmonton. We had stopped for Tim Hortons, and he had gotten donuts and a double-double. In Canada, we don't use oil-based creamers. We use cream creamers. So the combination of the gluten from the donuts plus the lactose caused him to have an emergency. Like, he had to like stop the car, and like he thought he was gonna have to go in the woods because it was so bad, but we ended up finding a bathroom.
Why is she saying any of this? What is going on, man? So the takeaway of today is that Anisa knows what she's doing with Creator Clash because she worked at Dairy Queen, and Ian can't help but shit his pants, I guess, because Anisa just can't help herself and tell every detail of that man's life. But I just want to end it off with an amazing clip here from the stream that iDubbbz did where he was raising money for all the charity money that they lost in Creator Clash 2. Just watch this. This is perfect.
I'm reading Twitter right now.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw Keffals tweet, like, shitting on Nicholas Diorio. I fucking love that community. God damn.
I fucking love the Keffals community so much. Oh my god, Tipster and Keffals, that's like the best combination of YouTubers ever. This couple is just deranged. They're just totally deranged. Anyway, that's all I got to say. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.